Hello again, drone wrestlers. How's it all going, guys? We're preparing today to fly. This is a long flight for us today, guys. This is going to be a long one. We're flying from the Prophet Muhammad bin Abdulaziz International Airport, and we're going to Doha in Qatar. Now, I've been to Doha before, and it is beautiful. It's just a beautifully clean place. Definitely a place where you should go if you've never been before. It's beautiful, and the sun is baking. The airport itself, if I remember correctly, it's a mirror image of itself. It's got four parts and the mirror image of each other, so it's really good, really nice airfield to go to. Nice airport, and the duty free is bang on as well. So guys, we're going to get up in the air. We're going to take the bird up. Let's just get a few bits up what we need at the moment. Yeah, that's alright. I'll move me VFR map so I can use it. There we go. So you're all having a good. I hope you're all having a good day, guys. This is the first day in the UK lockdown. So, but I don't know if the UK lockdown applies to us because, you know, we're not there. We're in Medina. So anyway, guys, let's get the bird up in the air. Let's see how she flies today. Parking brake is released. Throttle is on full. We're going to get to a nice, steady altitude of about 35 to 40,000 feet. We'll see what it's like when we get up there. I suppose you don't really know till you get there, do you? What it's going to be like. There was some bad winds on a test flight earlier on. So we'll give it a whirl and see how it is. Let's get this big bird up. Up she is. Throttle went down then, not exactly sure why, and we're currently going over speed, but it won't be for very long. Landing gear is raised. And now let's get on course. I'm alright, I'll turn at this point. This is fine for me, mate. Thank you. We got 700 nautical miles. This is probably my longest flight I've done. But we'll arrive at Doha. Won't take us long at all.
Jeddah Center Virgintal 1123 is type Airbus A20 and 4 miles north of Jeddah at 2,900 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
I hope you all have a good day, guys. What are you all up to anyway? I've been watching a couple of streamers this morning do their bit.
Squawk 2604 Virgintal 1123.
Oh, we're struggling then. Let's get this bird back lined up. Nice and tidy. That was a bit of a tight turn actually. We'll have to do another one now as we get back on course. Let's begin a slight turn. I've got my VFR map up on a second monitor so I can see everywhere we need to go pretty clearly. I don't normally have this running, but I thought I'd give it a try, and it seems pretty good for me so far. I just get her lined up and then we can talk and have a nice conversation about some stuff. Thank you, Andre Stellano, for the follow. Really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Right. So we've got some new I say new cameras. They're not new actual cameras, but we can see. How do we do this now? Let me just bear this in mind. I can't remember how you do it. I think this is it. Here we go. So where we can view these cameras. And they're new for me, these. I've never done this before. I've figured it out before. Just nice and tidy. There is a view as a passenger view, which is quite nice. And let's take some of the throttle down because we're currently overspeed. As you just look over the desert. I bet you've never seen it this low before, have you? Just nice and tidy. Flying along. Let's bring the bird up. This is no longer overspeed. We are way off course. I'm going to check my VFR map and get us back on course. Andre Delano, thank you very much. I hope your country, wherever you are, is not currently going through any lockdown situations like we are in the UK. Oh God, you can hear the wind, can't you? How good is that? I can actually hear the wind going like it's going past my ears. I'm sure you can hear the same sounds or similar. Oh, that's a bit of turbulence. Oh! Well, I did say there was a little bit earlier, didn't I? A bit of turbulence. We're currently, altitude is climbing, the speed is slowing down, but our altitude is climbing. We're at 22,000 feet. Nice and smooth. And we can just stay here for a while and just cruise it. Should be nice and tidy, nice and smooth. 23,000 feet. And we are continuing to climb. And don't forget, guys, it's the last day for you to enter in the competitions. So if that's something that interests you guys, you like entering competitions and all that jazz, then you can come and get involved. It's just nice and quiet sat in this, looking at this window like from the passenger view. It's just nice and relaxing. The sound is nowhere near bad. It's not the engine. You can't hear the engine's nowhere near the same, and it's just much better. Could actually fall asleep. Have a little sleep, guys, with the DroneWrestler. It's making me on now doing that. Closing my eyes. So if you just look down there, just flying over the Middle East, very dry, not a rain cloud in sight. Not a single rain cloud in sight. So I'm guessing this flight is going to take us a while, guys. So if you want to come and join us and just take it easy, you can just relax and just enjoy the views, guys, if you wish. We've got plenty of camera angles for you to see. We are overspeed. You shouldn't hear this overspeed alert when you are in this one, in this view, because my throttle is right down. Well, I said down. It's not down. It's turned down. Look. As you can see below, just nice and smooth, nice and tidy. It looks very good, doesn't it? So guys, have you had your coffee today? Have you had any morning coffee to get yourself through the day? If so, grab me one. People love their coffee. So we're back in the cockpit. We're just a bit off track here. Let's get back on. Hard, sharp turn. Back on in no time. Yeah, we're pretty much on course now to get back on. And we just give it a nice little turn and we'll be back on. We are losing altitude because we don't have enough throttle. But I don't really want to be going over speed again. A bit irritating when that happens. Just want to find that nice balance. Okay, that'll do. That'll do, guys. And now, guys, give you some nice music just to relax to. Hopefully you'll like it. And hopefully I will as well. Overspeed. Just come and relax for the flight, guys, as we just take it over. I could go for a snooze, but I won't do that, guys, because that's pretty boring, isn't it? Has anybody ever made this trip from King Abdullah into the I can't say it. Abdulaziz Airport to Qatar, to Doha? Has anybody ever took that one? I've taken Manchester to Doha. Took about between 8 and 10 hours, if I remember correctly, for the full flight. And I think that was on a 747. A nice relaxing flight actually, and the service we got was really good. It was Qatar Airways, and another time was Etihad Airways. Both of them really, really good service, to be honest. We're getting a bit of turbulence at the moment, guys. Let's hopefully we can clear it off. We're climbing, and we shouldn't be. Doesn't mean I've got too much throttle on here, does it? Okay, I'll take a bit off then, so we can find that balance. Hello, my 3 viewers. Don't forget, guys, it's the last day for you to enter the DroneWrestler competitions. If anyone's interested in joining them, it's your last chance. Here's the video with a bit more information about the competitions. Here we go. Uzio! Hello, Uzio! How's it going, Uzio? So that's the information for the competitions. You're my first commenter, Uzio, on YouTube. Well, thanks for coming joining us on YouTube. We're currently streaming on the 3 major platforms. We're currently streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And you joined us on the YouTube one. Brilliant. Thank you for joining us. Where you coming from, Uzio? Where have you joined us from? What country are you currently in? Look at that perfectly blue sky. Thank you very much, Uzio. Thank you for the nice comments. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I hope I am. Uzio. Poland. Nice. Very nice, Poland. I've not been to Poland yet, but I will go one day. Definitely somewhere I want to go. I'm just trying to get another camera angle. Not sure why I'm having trouble with this. I shouldn't be having problems. There we go, we're back in. Well, let's change some of these camera angles and take a look. Well, that's the other side. Gdansk, yeah. I've heard there's some fantastic places to visit in Poland. And what, obviously I'm in the UK, and what a lot of the people do in the UK, they go and visit the do you know, what's the part of Poland called? I can't remember what it's called. I've heard of Gdansk though. I've heard Gdansk is really good. They visit the place where all the gas chambers were, but I can't remember what it was called. Oh man, it's doing my head in. Why is my brain not working? Why do you do this to me, Mr. Brain? Oh. Right guys, so shall we take... Just got a quick question for you guys. Shall we take the scenic route? That's the question. Shall we go down and see what's down below us? Get right low down and take a look. I think we should do it. Let's go. So we'll kick this throttle in. Let's get down low and see what we've got. Seems a bit foggy, cloudy, but I don't know if it's that reflection of the sun or the heat or what, but it would be ridiculously hot. 17,000 feet and dropping. We're going down. We're going deeper underground. I don't think it's worth getting the landing gears ready. Should we do the landing? Should we land in the desert? Should we take a landing in the desert? Should we just do a random landing? If it looks flat enough, shall we do it? It's not heard of, is it? You just don't do. You just never hear of a landing in the desert. 7th, let's do it. Let's land in the desert. Let's get this landing gear out. No, it looks to me like a landing is totally possible. It looks flat enough.
Frequency change approved. Virgintal 112.
Alright. 3,000 feet. That's not 3,000 feet. Look at the shadows.
5 miles northeast of Table. Request flight following.
Right, so we've done 10% flaps to slow us down. 15% flaps. We are now losing airspeed quite quickly.
Squawk 1724 Virgin to 112 tree.
20% flaps.
Virgin to 112 tree radar contact 57 miles northeast of Dave, 3,600 feet.
Now full flaps, 30%. 35.
Copy Virgin to 112
There we go, lovely. Well, now should land nice and smooth in the middle of the desert with nothing around us. $200 feet. Keep your eye on the shadows meeting.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Oh, there we go. So, we made it. A random place in the desert. Woohoo! What do you think? Currently, we're just middle of nowhere. We're totally off course for Qatar, for Doha. I just thought it'd be interesting to land in the middle of the desert. I wish I could show you where we actually are on a map. We're just middle of the random desert. There is a plane what you can actually get on this game where you can land in the water. How good is that? Landing in the water. Right guys, the engines are fired up again. We're going to need them to be for this takeoff because it's in the desert. I just thought we could get off. Are we going to be able to take off in the desert? I'm guessing so. Let's find out. Here we go. As you can see, there's a lot of sand kicking up. Kicking up loads of sand. And it's turning itself in that direction to the right. I've got to really fight it. We just about managed to take off.
Jeddah Center Virgin to 112 tree is type Airbus
There isn't much here, just pure desert. There's a big, there's a hill in the distance I can see.
To transition Charlie airspace. Virgin to 112 tree Jeddah Center.
Yes, Alexander Figueroa. I don't know how you say it. Figueroa. Alexander Figueroa. Your support is heavily appreciated. Thank you very much.
Virgin to 112 tree radar contact 56 miles north of Oscar Echo 4 tree 4,500 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation. Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Virgin to 112.
All right. Uzio, if you're still here, are you in a lockdown on Poland? You bloody ripper, Alexander. Thank you for liking the stream. Also, you've done most. You're entered in a new competition for following us. Thank you so much for following us. You're halfway through to be entered in the second competition. All you have to do is tag 3 friends in this video on Facebook, and you will be entered into the competition number 2. airspeed is climbing now. We're currently at 200 knots as we fly through the desert. From Medina to Qatar. So we'll climb up, guys, and get some of that altitude. Get this climb attitude on. Oh yeah. $16,000 feet and climbing. Just hitting 20,000 very soon, I think. Unless it stops us. No, we're not going to quite make it. Oh, we could. We are still slightly climbing. And now beginning to nose dive. We need to just get a bit more airspeed so we don't. We're gaining airspeed now. So we should be able to fight it very slowly. There we go. Alright, the trim has been adjusted. As you just casually sit here and just wait now for the climbing to take place. We are gaining speed as we're climbing ever so slightly. Oh, that's a bit of turbulence. Whew. Bit of bad turbulence. I thought then, who's that there? I heard someone say hello. Hello! Woohoo! Back in the cockpit. And we're just cruising nice and smoothly, nice and tidy. We'll enjoy it. Can't really see what's going on with this angle. Let's get back outside the plane and show you some of these other angles we've got. Look at the detail on the window. There's actually rubbish. There's dirt on the window. Look at the detail of it. How good is that? Oh my. We're just swaying a bit. Just a tad. But we can easily adjust by just going out like this. Multiple camera angles. Engines are at full throttle. And we just got a nice, we are, you know, We are slowly climbing, but it's okay. We don't need to be slowly climbing. We can do whatever we want in this plane. It's ours. I want to set this trim so we climb slightly, so we just don't keep gaining speed so much.
Overspeed.
And now we are over speed.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Let's get it turned around so we're going in the right direction totally. There we go, that'll be okay I think.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Lovely.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
So we're currently climbing nicely.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Engine has been turned down.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
People don't need to worry so much
Overspeed.
when flying on this airway.
Overspeed.
We just do smooth random lands in the desert. Don't worry too much. So guys, just so you do know, there is actually a chat box on this stream, so you can see the chat box when you stream. It comes up probably around this section. Can you see it there? Comes up around there, so you will see your chats and your names come above my head, right above. So if you do want to get involved, it will all be taken on board and we can have a conversation about it and about whatever you feel like talking about, guys and girls. The UK has gone into its second lockdown today, as of the 5th of November, the same day that my competition had ended. So I will be Robbie will be running and hosting a new competition for you very soon, guys. So don't you worry. All you need to do is subscribe to us and you'll get the information as it comes. You can also have your input if you do like these simulations. You can have some input on these simulations and where we go. And if you want us to fly to a certain place, you know, put it in on the poll online on the Facebook page. We can get involved and have a chat. And you can chat with the other guys as well. I'm currently looking for mods as well for the chats. If anybody wants to do that, you can apply. But we're just cruising now, 567 nautical miles to go, travelling at 260 knots. Just nice and tidy. Our trim is a little bit off, but I can fix that quite quickly. There we go. Fixed. Oh, back in the cockpit. We need to change this view over, guys. Apologies about this. What are you doing to me? Well, obviously it doesn't want us to change the camera angle. It wants us to look like that. Alright, hello to my 52 viewers, thanks for joining us on this live stream today. Come and get involved with the DroneWrestler as we travel from Medina to Qatar in Doha in Qatar. Come and get involved with us. as we're just making our way to Doha. This has been my longest flight I've done so far. So thanks for joining us for it. I appreciate you being here and appreciate your time spent with the Drone Wrestler on these flights as we travel around the world. And as quick as we can. As realistically quick as we can, may I say. It's a beautiful desert. There's not much around, but it's beautiful to look at when you see all the patterns in the sand. They actually like veins, don't they? Or like leaf patterns also, as you can see. Currently going over speed. We don't want to be going over speed. So let's bring that nose up slightly. We could adjust the trim, but we don't need to do that. That's it. Right, oh well, I thought I had it then. Oh my. It just keeps twisting, doesn't it, and turning. So you can't really enjoy it when it... The camera's giving... You press one button, it does one thing, then you press the other thing, and it does another thing, and then the next time you press it, it does something totally different. Really frustrating. But not all that. Not too bad. I hope you're all having a good day, guys. I hope you're enjoying the flight. We've had a random land in the desert. We may do it again at some point if we feel up to it. But we've got 500 nautical miles to go. And we're travelling at 310 knots. Approximately. We can whip that time down really quick. Won't take us long at all. Our VFR is currently telling us nothing, as you can see. I'll show you. Oh, it was not allowing me to go back on the screen with it. There you go. Our VFR is basically not telling us where to go. It's just telling us. It's just showing us what's around and what's in front of us. Not telling us our current course, which is a bit of a pain, but it's nothing too bad. VFR is currently on the second screen I've got here. It has less detail on it when I put it into full screen mode, which is rather weird. Wonder why it does that. Does anybody know why? Have we got any Flight Sim pros in who can explain why it happens? As we just cover, we're just covering the desert. We're just streaming over the desert, and I can't explain why it happens. 737 cockpit, yeah, it's a very nice cockpit. It's very big. There's a lot in there. And thanks for joining us, Hoss. Thanks for joining us, and also Rashidul Islam Ridoy. Thank you very much for liking the stream. You're entered into the competition. Let's keep going, guys. 520 nautical miles can be easily done. We'll do it really quickly. This is my longest flight I've done. At Huss, I prefer the 747 cockpit, but there's a lot of buttons. No, I've done it. I've not got it on this, but I've done it on X-Plane. I flew it on X-Plane. If you've played X-Plane, I'm not sure. Have you played X-Plane? Yeah, you love 747, yeah? It's great, isn't it? There's a lot of buttons in there. I find with, it might just be my computer, but I find that
Overspeed.
the 747 for me
Overspeed.
is really buggy to do the sims. So I fly in this, and I like to fly the CJ4 as well, which is the private one, the private aircraft. It's really maneuverable, really quick as well. I probably should have took it for this trip, but it's okay. I didn't need to do that, so I'm happy to just leave it as it is. We've got a lot of miles to cover still, and the fuel is getting kind of low, 33% fuel. The fuel has dropped significantly from what we had. But I think it'll get us there. We've got a nice bit of altitude at the moment, 344. Sorry, 34,000 feet. So we're nice and tidy up here, and we're traveling 278 knots. So it's nice and smooth at this speed, and we're also, you know, we're holding our altitude very well. The trim's set up good, so it's not moving much, so we can kind of just relax. Just gotta hope we don't get any turbulence. But up here, when you're this smooth, you don't really hit that much turbulence. But you might hit a bit, but it won't. It's not really worth mentioning, to be honest. Let's get back into the passenger seat. IVAO? No, I don't fly with that. I've not heard of that one. I am in the process of setting up a on air, so I can fly with on air. If you've heard of that one, I've got some friends who fly on air, and they're always telling me about doing it. So it's something I'm going to be looking into. Have you flew on air before? That's why I'm using the Virgin livery, or livery, however you want to pronounce it. So everyone pronounces it a bit different. Because we fly and represent Virgin on air, it's called. But it's definitely something I'm going to look at. IVAO. Let's I pulled it up on my monitor. It's got WebEye. It's got a lot of things on there. Let's have a look. So you can, so with IVAO, nice. I've just read you can actually be an air traffic controller. Okay. I'll take a look at that. What would you fly as a pilot or ATC? It's got network utilities, multiplayer library. Is this now, does it work for 2020 Flight Simulator? Because it says here it works for X-Plane, pretty much all of them, and Flight Simulator 2004 and X. Does it work on this Flight Simulator 2020? Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take a look at that. Thank you very much, Hoss. If you want to send me a message, I'll message you on my personal Facebook, and we'll have a chat about it. You might have to show me a few things on it, how to run it, but maybe you won't. Maybe it's really simple and easy to set up, but if not, I'm sure you wouldn't mind helping me if you've been doing it for a while. I mean, I'm not putting words in your mouth. If you don't want to, you don't have to, that's fine. But you seem like a helpful guy. You're telling me about the information, and you know, so I'm pretty sure. Let's see what it says about the pilot client. let's just go back into game and just check, see how we're doing. We've got a bit off course, but we can stay. Thanks for liking the stream, matey. If you go onto the DroneWrestler Facebook page, give it a like on there so I can find you. It'll be easier to find you. And also it'll notify you when I'm next doing streams. And that'd be good. So if you want to get involved with the streams, I'm always looking for people to get involved. So it says, IVAP is a plugin which allows flight simulator programs to connect using the following simulators. Allows you to effectively communicate with air traffic control and switch communication frequencies. Squawk code, transponder mode, and METI information are also some of the many features. Oh, that's good. That sounds good, that mate. Thanks for the information. Do you think that we're going to make it 470 miles with 32% fuel? I have turned the engines right down. May have to glide it down towards the end there, or I'll land somewhere in the middle. We may have to do that. Yep, definitely something we might have to do. Land in the middle, maybe in Jeddah. Maybe we'll have to amend the flight, and go to Jeddah. The sun will be setting soon enough, guys. You can already see that it's starting. We'll just keep our eye on everything. Right guys, I'm going to show you the competition video. Just give us a minute while it loads. There we go. Enjoy, Tim. What do you think? Something's gone wrong, guys, and I can't tell you what it is. I'm afraid. Get me back in this cockpit. We're suddenly landing. What's going on? I don't want to land yet. Well, it looks like we're landing. Alright guys, welcome to Jeddah. In fact, it's not Jeddah, it's not even Jeddah, it's Qatar, it's Doha.
Virgintal 112 tree, cleared to land runway tree. Wind 268 at tree.
Thank you.
Cleared to land runway tree, Virgintal 112 tree.
We're a bit laggy, aren't we, guys? We are a little bit laggy. as we come in to Qatar. Doha. I never know how to say it properly. Doha. That sounds like I'm saying Doha. Doha. I tell you, I remember the heat when I opened the door. Oh my, it was bad. When I come out of that plane in Doha, oh. I'm not exactly sure why we're lagging so bad. Surely it shouldn't be by this point. Too slow. Really? Really too slow? We're getting alerts left, right and centre. God, we are lagging. It's bad, it's really bad. The landing assistant will help me. I don't want you to help me. What are you doing? I have seemed to have lost control. Because this isn't even me anymore. Well, it kind of is, but everything's really jerky and slow. God. Terrible. What is going on? Okay, let's bring it down. We're pulling up and we have nothing left. Oh, we nudged back up. We didn't get that perfect landing we wanted. But it wasn't so bad. They say any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Really disappointed with what happened. Something went wrong with the game and we ended up landing well earlier than we wanted. And somehow we've stopped. Oh my lord, what's going on? We've stopped now. This thing, this plane.
Virgintal 1123, contact ground on 121.925. 121.925 for Virgintal 1123.
We're obviously going too fast. Obviously. Alright guys, thanks for joining us as we've just landed in Doha, Qatar. Let's bring her in. Lovely. Here she is. Arrivederci. In Qatar. Thank you very much guys for joining us. I'm going to prepare the next part of the flight. We did have a lot of skip frames due to internet, I think. But guys, if you just wait there, I'll prepare the next part of our destination and journey. Thank you. Alright guys, thanks for joining us as we prepare to fly from Doha, Qatar to Dubai.
Doha Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra
For this evening flight,
at runway 33.
in their time obviously. We're ready to go guys. We've changed our aircraft to the Citation. I like the Citation, it's a really nice aircraft to fly. One of my favourites. Let's get the bird up in the air and see how she goes from there. Off we go. Here we go. Engines are fully powered. Throttle is up. Parking brake is now released. Should be a nice, smooth takeoff. And I'll assess the Citation. When we get up, we're taking a hard right. We're just going to take it straight hard. For 200 nautical miles.
Doha Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra frequency change. Doha approach Cessna Alpha
In
Sierra
go
X-ray Golf
the in goes the landing gear.
25C 1 miles east of Doha.
just going straight up there, guys. He's telling us to go down a bit, but that's alright, we'll acknowledge it and continue climbing. Now this is a really good plane. It can hit 500 knots on the nosedive, which is really good. This is probably my favourite to fly. There's a few what are brilliant to fly as well, but this is just one of my favourites, absolutely.
126.7 for Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Moraine Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, 11,700 feet. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, Moraine Center.
Nice and tidy. Pitch black now for this evening flight. Yes, we are overspeed. Both engines are kicking it down, and we're still climbing even though we're travelling at 340 knots. We're still kicking it. Oh yeah. $195 nautical miles to go. You can't really see anything at the moment, guys, I'm afraid to say, because it's too dark, but I wish you could. It's too dark to see anything for you. You know what? Let's land. Let's go. Let's just land. Where is the nearest? There's probably nothing nearby now. Let's not land. Let's cancel that. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna complete this flight, and then I'm gonna basically take a flight to Blackpool, England, and go and take a look at the Blackpool Tower. We're currently fighting. As we know, we are just going up and up and up at 23,000 feet at the moment, just going up and up. It's just going to keep climbing until it gets to its, you know, until it settles, and then boom. Just give us a second, guys. BRB. This is our chatting page. If you ever want to see it, this is what we have. So in the future, I will continue that flight from Dubai to Dubai from Doha. Hey, we are back. Welcome to Blackpool. So our mission right now, this is our mission, guys. We're going to find the Blackpool Tower. Come and join us while we try and find it, eh? Wish us luck. Never flown in Blackpool before, but our mission, if we choose to accept it, is to find the Blackpool Tower. Where is the tower? Let's go find her. Somewhere along that coastline in front of us, the tower will be. This looks like a pretty nice airfield. Pretty nice. Nicer than some others. Nicer, one of the nicer ones I've seen. And you can literally go straight out to sea.
Icon X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
So, Blackpool Tower, where are you?
Blackpool Tower, Icon Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for south departure.
Are you up that way? I'm looking for a really busy part of Blackpool to find it. If I just follow this road, I'll find it, won't I? Yeah, we'll see. Wherever we are, it's busy here. That's a pier. It's some form of a pier. But we ain't seen no Blackpool Tower yet, have we? I don't think I've seen this many trees in Blackpool. No, it can't be over here. Let's flip it back.
Icon X-ray Golf Sierra, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Blackpool Tower, Icon Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, frequency change. Blackpool approach, Icon Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra is type.
There's a bit of water here. What's a bit dark, isn't there?
Request flight following. Icon Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Blackpool approach. Squawk 4443.
Ah, it's because is it sand?
Icon X-ray Golf
Or is it
Sierra.
actually water? Must be just like the tide. The tide must be like, ooh, look at that.
Contact 2 miles south.
The tide must be out at the moment.
Altimeter 290.902. Copy Icon X-ray Golf Sierra.
How bad would it be, right, that if we went to the tower and the tower wasn't actually here? How bad would that be? You've just seen a pier. Hell, and you've still got the pleasure beach yet. Like, the pleasure beach is massive. Like, there's the airfield we've just come from. So let's head up this way now. It's looking a lot more lively, to be honest. And actually, yeah, it's up this way. I recognise it. Yeah, this is it. It's up this way. I recognise the roads. And it's not good. I don't recognise the... I can't see the pleasure beach yet. Ah, there it is. Is that it? That's it, isn't it? Pleasure beach. That's the pleasure beach. Where's the tower? I know it's not ridiculously far away, but I hope that's not the pier, because it looks like it's sunk. Yeah, but that looks like it's sunk, wherever that is. Hey, come on, where's the tower now? Where is the Blackpool Tower? Blackpool by air. No tower yet, guys. Just going past all the hotels at the moment. It looks a bit bare with no people. Look how close it is to the water. Woof. Right, come on now, we've got to find the Blackpool Tower. So we must have gone past it. Right, I think that's the North Pier there, that behind us. That's the North Pier, I recognise it. So why is there no tower? Oh my god, Microsoft Flight Simulator. You guys need sacking. Let's begin to slow us down, and we'll have a look in the water. So that's obviously North Pier. Gotta be. And there's that thing right in front of the tower, isn't there, where there's all that the graphics on the floor what have been printed on. Thank you very much. For some reason your names aren't coming up. Joe Biden's finger. What a name, Joe Biden's finger. Where are you, tower? The Great Tower of Blackpool is non-existent. How charming. Well, no, it must be out of date. Bing Maps wasn't have updated. Well, that's really disappointing. I'm hoping, obviously it's a new game, so things take time, but people need to add graphics for this and stuff. Let's give it a nice water landing. In our A5 icon, not Acon. So we've arrived in Blackpool. And there's no tower. Shocking. Absolutely shocking, guys. That is the most shocking revelation I've seen on this game so far. You can even fly over Manchester and recognise parts of it. This is really bad. Guys, sort this out. Hey, is this an actual flight above us as well? Oh no. I thought there was a flight above our heads coming over. Because it has live traffic information from other planes as well. Alright guys, well thank you very much for joining us this afternoon for our flights. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad we could come to Blackpool and take a look and find that things were missing, but you can't have everything, can you? Give it time. I'm sure everything will fix itself up. Tom, thank you very much for sharing the stream, buddy. But anyway, guys, don't forget, it's your last chance today to enter the Drone Wrestler competition. Come and get involved. Here's the video with the information for your last chance to get involved on the free competition. There's 2 free competitions. Here we go. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. I'm Drone Wrestler, Captain Drone Wrestler to you. You guys all take care. Have a great afternoon and stay safe during lockdown. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah.